I'm stubborn, really stubborn. To make this video not so boring, this is going to be a day in the life video. I failed at every deadline I've ever made. The first few ones I failed horribly because they were too unrealistic. I got to a point where I started creating deadlines I could kind of meet. The problem is that I'm stubborn. That sounds really stupid, but that's where my brain's at. It needs a good kick in the ass. A kick in the ass brain. Whenever I get done with the storyboarding for the chapter, I start working on the rough sketches. The rough sketches are pretty easy to do. It just becomes a challenge when I have to start working on the face, muscles, and pretty much everything else. Most of the time I start working without a reference and just draw until then. The problem I have is on some poses, I'll spend 20 to 30 minutes knowing damn well I don't know what the hell I'm doing. This is where I excel in the science of dumbassology. The reason I don't use a reference from the start is because I want to see if I can draw the pose without a reference. The problem with this is it's a waste of time. I have a lot of panels to work on, so this is going to lead me to missing another deadline. According to Dumbassology 101, I should continue spending more time on the pose without a reference. I went Dr. Phil on myself and started to think about why I got frustrated when I got stuck on a pose. I realized that it's because I don't like feeling stupid. I came across a video a while back and this guy talked about how people quit new skills they're trying to learn because they don't like feeling stupid, along with other emotions like feeling embarrassed and the fear of failing. I guess I had those other emotions too. In my mind, I had this idea that once I watched a video on how to draw something, it will stick to my brain forever. There's only a small percentage of people on the planet with a photogenic memory, and I'm definitely not one of them. The best solution is to be patient, and I'll beat myself up when I struggle on something I've already spent time on. It doesn't mean I'm stupid, it just means I moved on too soon without getting a good understanding of what I was learning. It's like making a 75 on the test and telling yourself that you won't ever have to review the material again since you kind of got the hang of it. Whenever the final exam comes around at the end of the year, you feel horribly because you didn't review any of the material from the previous test. Makes no sense, right? It's what I've been telling myself, to just half-ass it and maybe it'll look better in the morning. Sometimes I go to work mad as hell because I look at the page I was working on and notice how horrible it is. I'm impatient because I already have a lot of chapters and arcs in place, but I can't get to them because I'm constantly stuck on the same panel or working on an old panel. I can blame my poor little brain all I want, but it's my fault for not spending enough time to fully grasp what I'm trying to learn. What I'm constantly reminding myself is to draw faster panels, I have to slow down and get a better understanding of what I'm drawing. I try drawing faster because I always had a video of a manga artist drawing in the background. The difference is when a professional manga artist draws fast, they get a lot more done because they have the training, the experience, and just all that. When I draw fast, I end up with a lot of mistakes that I eventually have to go back and fix. So references are my new best friend. The link will be in the description below if you want to read chapter 1. Bye, Felicia.